Today I want to teach you how easy it is to fix beans and rice. Now, I've talked about beans and rice for a long time. Everybody needs some beans and rice. So I want to show you, here's 2 quarts of beans. This is pintos, okay? And now 2 quarts of beans to 1 quart of rice. And that's what we're going to do today. Now you can do 1 quart of beans to half a quart of rice. You can do it either way. But today I'm going to give you a simple how to do, okay? So to start with, you need a pot. So in this instance, we're going to use a 12-quart saucepan. And I'm going to use one with a lid. And when I heat the beans, I'm going to leave the lid offset like this. I don't want it flat because it will boil over. So we're going to start with a 12-quart saucepan with 2 quarts of beans and 1 quart of white rice. Now you can get your jars just like these. These happen to be mason jars, but you can get, there's 12 to a case. That's 12 quarts to a case. And for seasoning, we went to the dollar store and we got this New Orleans style seasoning, but you can season with anything you want to. And now what I suggest is that you don't season the whole batch. You break it up, and I'll explain that to you. So you start with your pan. Now if you're going to do 2 quarts, you're going to use a 12-quart saucepan. You're going to fill it half full of water. That's 6 quarts. Make sure that you check your beans. They don't have any stones in them. I put them out on a plate, and I check them out and pull the little pebbles out because there's usually some pebbles stuck in with the beans. So I pull those out. I put those beans in that half full saucepan, which got 6 quarts of water, and let it set for 4 hours. It just sets. At the end of 4 hours, the beans have expanded to some degree. I pour off all the water, put in fresh water at the 6-quart level, and I bring the beans to a boil. Not a hard boil, but just a gentle boil. But I want them to be boiling. I want the water to be bubbling the whole time. So I'm going to let the water bubble for 3 hours. Now that's 4 hours soaking, 3 hours cooking. And then I'm going to make sure that the water in the pan is up to the 8 quarts. I want to put some more water in the pan because some of it's going to boil off. I want to fill it up to about 3/4 of the size of the 12-quart saucepan. Then I'm going to pour my rice in it gently and stir it. Now you have to stir the rice every 5 or 10 minutes because it'll stick to the bottom. So you stir the rice. Now the idea is that the rice absorbs all of the water. So all of the nutrients now that came out of the beans are going to go into the rice. So you're not wasting any nutrients. And you may have to add a little more water and a little more water as you go, because if it gets too thick, you just add some more water to it. Now what I do is I add boiling water to the water. I don't put cold water in it because I don't want to lower the boiling level. I want to keep it boiling. Now it takes about anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour for the rice to be completely cooked, and you can taste it, get a taste test of it. And when you get done, that 2 quarts of beans and 1 quart of rice makes 8 quarts of beans and rice. Now, for a big person with a big meal, that would feed 16 big meals for a cost of $5. $5 will feed 16 big meals or 32 small meals. And the reason I want you to understand beans and rice is because this is a staple. If things get tough, beans and rice last forever. As long as you put them in glass jars and seal them so moisture can't get in, you can keep them beans and rice for years. But when you need them, my goodness, it's a great source of protein. So I'm sharing that with you, and I'm sending this specifically to my inner circle, but I'm going to put it out on Patricia's site because everybody can benefit from beans and rice. So I want you to think about this. Get some quart jars, cases of quart jars. You can get them at any big box store. We get them at tractor stores. We get them at farm stores. For your beans and rice, you can get the beans and rice. I'll give you a source, sunorganic.com. They sell beans and rice 25-pound bags. And, of course, we use salt and pepper to season our beans and rice. And the best place to get Himalayan pink salt that's got lots of nutrition, lots of trace minerals, is bestpinksalt.com. So go to bestpinksalt.com and order your salt. And you should be eating this salt anyway because it's the healthy salt. It's not like that white junk that you buy in the grocery store. Pink salt is full of nutrition. It's full of trace minerals. And sunorganic.com, and I'm going to put these both below this video. Sun Organic is a great source if you don't have a source like, Costco or Sam's Club or BJ's or one of those to get your beans and rice. They're a great source. So God bless you. Save up some food, prepare for the worst, and hope for the best. God bless you.